atmosphere on Jimmy Kimmel Live turned unexpectedly sharp when Harrison Ford, in a rare moment of candidness, publicly ridiculed Prince Harry's request to be referred to as Prince during the show. Known for his no-nonsense demeanor, Ford didn't mince words, turning what was meant to be a light-hearted interview into a commentary on the Sussexes' approach to their public image, particularly highlighting Meghan Markle's role in this narrative. His biting remarks not only caught the audience off guard but also underscored a growing sentiment of skepticism towards the couple's authenticity and their use of royal titles in America. Ford's critique came at a time when Harry and Meghan have been navigating their post-royal life under intense media scrutiny. During his segment, Ford mockingly questioned the necessity of acknowledging Harry's title, suggesting that in America, where merit often trumps birthright, such demands come off as out of touch. He humorously proposed that if Harry wanted to be called Prince, perhaps he should also wear a crown on set, poking fun at what many perceive as the couple's attempt to cling to royal privileges while simultaneously distancing themselves from royal responsibilities. The actor's comments were especially pointed towards Meghan Markle, whom he suggested was the strategic mind behind the couple's media presence. Ford alluded to Meghan's involvement in crafting their public narrative, implying that her influence might be leading them down a path of self-promotion over substance. His remarks were not just about the title but about the broader implications of their actions, suggesting Meghan might be more focused on maintaining celebrity status than engaging with the causes they claim to support. Meghan's advocacy for women's issues, racial justice, and mental health has been a significant part of their rebranding in the U.S. However, Ford's critique touched on the perceived disconnect between these causes and the couple's high-profile media engagements. He brought up the Spotify deal, where Meghan's podcast Archetypes was cancelled after one season, questioning the depth and commitment to the issues she discusses. His insinuation was clear: if advocacy were truly at the heart of their actions, why would such a project falter, especially under her leadership? Moreover, Ford highlighted the financial aspects of their ventures, mentioning the substantial sums they've secured from Netflix and other media deals. He humorously suggested that if Meghan were truly about the causes, perhaps less time would be spent on deals that bolster their brand and more on grassroots efforts. This was a jab at what critics see as the couple's commercialization of their royal status, with Meghan often at the forefront of these media initiatives. The actor also didn't shy away from discussing the couple's relationship with the British royal family, pointing out the irony of Harry seeking royal acknowledgement in America while publicly criticizing the monarchy. He implied that Meghan's influence might be pushing Harry towards using his title for personal gain rather than stepping away from it completely. This narrative painted Meghan as someone who strategically leverages her husband's royal status for media attention and financial gain, a stark contrast to the privacy they claim to seek. Ford's comments resonated with an audience that has shown signs of royal fatigue, particularly with the Sussexes. Social media platforms like X buzzed with discussions, many applauding Ford's frankness, while others felt it was too harsh. However, the general sentiment echoed Ford's underlying message: there's a growing disconnect between the couple's public statements and their actions, especially with Meghan's apparent orchestration of their public life. Defenders of Harry and Meghan argue that Ford's critique misses the mark, pointing to their actual work with charities and their efforts in advocacy. They claim the couple is navigating a complex transition from royal to private life, where every action is under scrutiny. Yet, even these defenses are met with skepticism, as critics highlight the high-profile nature of their engagements, suggesting it's more about maintaining celebrity than effecting change. Harrison Ford's moment on Jimmy Kimmel Live was not just entertainment, it was a spotlight on the complexities of fame, responsibility, and the public's perception of authenticity. His focus on Meghan Markle's role in these dynamics has reignited debates about the sincerity of their post-royal life and how they choose to wield their influence in Hollywood. Whether this will lead to a reassessment of their public strategy or simply add to the ongoing narrative of their life outside the monarchy remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: in America, even royalty must prove its worth beyond titles.